Hello friends, it is Amanda here and welcome to my channel, Country Mama. On Country Mama I try to do mom videos and some travel stuff and homeschool, and we're getting ready to have another baby, so there will be some cloth diapering and baby content coming up and diaper bags and packing just for day to day for kids. I love my bags, so and that's what today's video is on, is packing when you're out and about with your children. So my product today is the JuJuBe fuel cell. It is a thermal lined cooler kind of. It does have a, I don't think JuJuBe sells these anymore, and I didn't realize that because apparently I haven't been on their site lately. You can still find these some on Amazon and obviously the buy sell trade pages. People still have them and are selling them. Some of the features, there is a latch feature on the top handle where you can take it off and snap it onto your stroller on the outside of a bag, which makes it handy. It does zip. There are 2 zipper pulls and it does zip all the way around where the top kind of flips open. I really like these for a multitude of uses. I have 6, yes, I have 6 to show you today of how I use them on a regular basis. I do have several of them and I use them, I might keep one in the car with certain things in it, or keep one in my diaper bag depending on which bag I'm using that week. So lots of good things that I like to use these for. So we'll go ahead and get started. So the first one I have packed up here is the Toki Perky. This was a limited edition print, and I had some other bags in this print, and I think I've sold several of them just because I have way too many bags. And there was some other bags I wanted, and I wasn't carrying these, so I thought, well, we'll get rid of these. So this one I have packed up as a little art kit for my kids to take with them in the car if we're going on a long road trip, or maybe we're going somewhere like to the doctor's office or something, and I want them to have something to keep them busy while we're waiting. So in this kit I have a good size, and it's basically the same size height-wise as this. This is a little notebook, and it has, obviously it's used, it has blank paper on the inside, and it come from the Target dollar spot, and they're $3, and I usually, they keep one of these in the car, but I do have, they keep one in their desk, their school desk too, so they do have one of those. I always like to keep some sticker sheets because they do like stickers, and my kids know not to stick them on anything other than paper. They know that, but you know, kids are kids. They each have a little box of crayons, and I got these boxes. I think you can get them, I got this one at Walmart, I believe, but you can get similar boxes that will hold crayons at the Dollar Tree or the dollar store or office store. They're going to cost more there, but they have them. I have a pack of erasable colored pencils. This is the 24 pack. We use these in our school stuff, so I always have some. And then my daughter's bag. She likes washi tape, so she keeps washi tape in hers. We go to Michael's, and she likes to spend her allowance money on washi tape. So she keeps some washi tape in her bag, so that way she can use that to decorate her pages in her little notebook. So that is option 1. Another option, this one is one of the coastal patterns. I believe this one is Newport. I really love this pattern. I have it in a BFF also. So in this one, I have clothes. So I have an outfit for my 2 older girls. Obviously I don't have my little one yet, but I could easily fit probably 2 outfits for baby in here. I have 2 pairs of socks. I have shorts and a t-shirt for my 5-year-old, and this is in a size 5. And then I have shorts and a top, and you could put underwear in here, for my 7-year-old, and these are size 7. She's almost 8, but she's still in the size 7. So I mean, you know, good size clothes. They're not little clothes. Sorry, my daughter's in the next room. And there was still plenty of room. I could have probably put, you know, if we were going to the pool or something, I wanted to put swimsuits in there too. Or if I had baby and needed to put a couple outfits for baby in there, there's plenty of room in it. Option 3, this is Frosted Blossoms. My first love was Onyx Blossom, which I have here, and I'll show you that one in a minute. That one's heavy. But this one is Frosted Blossom, and I got this one in a Be Prepared also, and I still have it. But I love the lining on this one. It is beautiful lining. And the lining is like silky, but these are machine washable. You can throw them in the washing machine and wash them and just hang them to dry, and they're good as new. So this one I have packed up as a toy bag. There's so, I mean, any kind of toys. If you have little boys, you can put trucks, action figures. You could fill this full of Legos and take it on vacation with you, and they would have Legos to play with in the hotel. But in this one, we have strawberry shortcake. So I think we have 5 of these dolls of this size, and then a couple of their clothes, and then I have this little case. It had face wipes in it, I think. And anyway, and then it has all of the little, like the little small dolls and their clothes. So they can play with these in the car, or if we stop somewhere, or if we're in a hotel. You know, this is really easy. It's enough toys to where it'll keep them busy, but it's not so many toys where you're going to lose. It's not going to make this huge mess all over your room. So those are a good option. I like to take that little case too, like if we're going, the little box is good if you are going in somewhere and you have to wait. Because that gives them enough little stuff to play with and do with. Alright, so this one is Onyx Blossom. And it has, what does it have in it? Oh, this one has games. Lots of games. This one is packed absolutely full. So this could be for a road trip, or if you're going, I've got another bag that I packed like for a road trip. This could be, I would say if you're going on vacation and you want to take games and stuff, like to play in the evenings, in your room or something, or you can use some of these in the car. Like this one you can use in the car. This is Disney's Family Feud. So it'll give them a question and they have to, you know, it's Family Feud. But this is the Disney edition. And I do have 2 stacks of these cards, but I only keep 1 in this box. So there's 1. And then we have Moby Kids. And this is math tiles. And they have this is the edition. It's for ages 4 and up. But basically, you know, they have to try to make math facts with it. And they have this is the addition, and then I think addition and subtraction, maybe. But they also have, yes, it has subtraction. They also have a multiplication and division one. So if you have older kids and they need to work on stuff like that, this is a little game that you guys can play. And it comes in this cute little pouch, little zipper. You open it up and it's got the tiles in there. And they're separated in little baggies, and it's got directions and all that good stuff. So I love this little game. I also have bananagrams. So if you like games like Scrabble, this is very similar to, well, it's basically Scrabble without the board, but it comes with the instructions, and you get a whole bag of tiles, and this is in, it comes in like a Ziploc type bag, zip top bag. But anyway, you have this whole bag, and you can just open it up. You don't have to dump the tiles out. You can just leave it open because this opens up really wide. And you can play, you know, if it's raining, you can't go to the pool or get outside, then you can stay in and play some games with your kiddos. Or if you have, you know, older kids, they could play together. Another one that my girls and I like to play is I Found It, and you can play this one on the road. We have fun with this. We play at home. But this is the Disney I Found It game. and it's super cute. Even my 5-year-old plays this. It says for ages 3 and up, 2 or more players, but we have fun with this one, so that's a good game if you like Disney. We also, and I didn't put any in here, but the little Spot It games, we have a bunch of them that we got from Chick-fil-A and the kids meals. The girls love those, but I found it's kind of like the Spot It. It's just a little more detailed. In this little bag, this is a Ipsy bag, I have 3 of these little pouches. This pouch I think came from Kid Picks, but the other 2 actually came. They are Rory Story Cubes, and so we have, I think, the fantasy ones and the action ones. Yeah, actions. This one doesn't say. I want to say it's like fantasy though. It's like fairy tales. Maybe it's fairy tales. And then this is just the regular ones. But they all have little pictures on them. Anyway, you roll them and then you tell a story based on what pictures come up. And those are really fun. But I keep all 3 of them in this one pouch because we use them for school sometimes if we're, you know, storytelling. If I want my kids to practice on, you know, using their imaginations a little bit. We use them there, but I keep them in this little pouch so it's easy if we're going somewhere and I want to take them with us, I can just throw them in. And the last thing I have in here is probably one of my favorite things to play. When we first got this, I played this all the time. But this is Rush Hour Junior, and I also have the adult version. Just gonna, come on, there we go. Rush Hour Junior. So you have this little board here, and it comes with like a bunch of different cars, and there's an ice cream truck, and the ice cream truck's always going to be on this one where there's like an opening on this line. There's going to be cars all over, and you have to move the cars to get the ice cream truck out. So this one's really fun, and you can play this one completely by yourself. No one has to play with you, so if one of my kids is bored and no one wants to play with them, then I have options. So that's the game bag, one of my most used bags. Then we have, this is the Toki Pops, and because it has donuts and stuff on it, I like to use this one for snacks. So in my snack bag, which is packed absolutely full, you can see here what all I have. So up here in this top zipper compartment, and most of those others I didn't use the top compartment. In the top compartment though, I have 1 cereal bar, 1 granola bar, 1 chewy granola bar, and 1 Z-bar, because my oldest, my youngest, me. That's just what we do. Throw those over there. I also have a pack of peanut butter crackers that me and my youngest like to eat. I have 2 applesauce pouches, because you can't have just one because they'll fight over it. I have a Kind bar for me. I have these Jif power-ups. I love these things. I always carry some of those with me, so if I start getting a hankering for something. I have 2 fruit pouches, fruit snacks pouches. And then I also have 2, this is a Pottery Barn Kids thermos, and then this is just the Thermos brand thermoses. And I always keep water when we go out. I fill them full of water and put some ice cubes in them, and they keep. And the last thing in here is one of these replay stack cups, and you can get multiple colors and stack them however you want, but it comes with 1 lid, and then the top one is the lid for the bottom one, if that makes sense. And so I keep, usually right now I think I've got goldfish and cheese nips in these, because my oldest likes cheese nips and they both like goldfish, so we keep those in there. So that holds a ton of snacks. So if I feel this full, I don't have to worry about running out of food in the car, because that's not good. Or, you know, when we're out and about. And the last one I have, this is number 6. This is in Sea Punk. And this is like one of my favorite prints. So, in the Sea Punk, I have Oh, a road trip. So this is like individual. So if I'm packing one of these, if we're driving to Disney, which is what we usually do, or if we're driving, we went to Montana a couple years ago and we drove. If we are driving a long distance, then I will pack one of these for each of my children. Plus, this doesn't include food or anything. I usually pack them an extra snack pouch too. So this I have packed for their entertainment. So this one I believe is for I think it's my youngest. I do have, there's another little container that has crayons, that fits crayons, and they usually fit that full box of 24. So I just had this, so that's what I used it for. I also, here is sticky string. This is like wiki sticks, so it comes with 8 strings. They're like waxy, and then it's got a little activity book, and you can attach the strings to the different pages and just play with it. And I got this at the Dollar Tree. I'll try to link my Dollar Tree haul. I don't know. It's not on this channel. I also do travel videos on my other channel, Pixie Dust Mom, and it has, it's all Disney stuff. But I got those for our Disney trip that's coming up, and so it's not on this channel, it's on my other one. So if you like Disney stuff, check out my other channel because it's all Disney. A play pack, and that comes with a sticker sheet and a little coloring book, and I think 4 crayons. A pack of tissues, which was also in that haul. This is Christmas, I know, but this is one of the smaller little writing pads from the Target dollar spot, and I'm not sure if these were also, I want to say these were $3. I don't think they were just $1. But anyway, it's just plain paper. It is smaller than the other one. I think I zipped the other one up. But anyway, it's smaller than the other one, but it's just plain writing paper that they can draw on. I got this at the dollar spot a couple years ago. I think for our trip to Montana, but they didn't use it much because my younger one was only like 3 at the time, so this was really too much for her. But there's stickers and mazes and all kinds of activities, and this was $3. Pause. Sorry about that. So the last thing I was showing was the little mini mega activity book, and it has tons of stuff in it. So if you ever see these at Target and you have kids that like stuff like this, I mean, it's just tons, and it's all in color, and I thought it was really neat. It is hard to keep it open though, so I'm wondering if it would be better to like take it and cut it and spiral it to where it's easier for them to get into and do the stuff. So the only thing I have left in here is one more. I have a ton of these Ipsy bags. But anyway, this has little bitty My Little Ponies, and I've carried these around. I got them actually at a kids consignment sale. I just got like 2 big like gallon Ziploc bags of like little toys, because I used them when we potty trained. So anytime, you know, whatever goal we were working on, they could get into the little treat bag and they could get out a little toy. So since, you know, both of mine are completely potty trained, we have all these little toys. So I've always carried these around, you know. If we're at a restaurant, you know, I'll give them 2 or 3, but I have like this whole bag of them. So anyway, something else to keep them busy, and that's all that's in their activity bins, or in their road trip bag. So if you have any questions about any of these, or any ideas for some other ways to use your fuel cell, or I'm always looking for ideas on stuff to pack for road trips and in the car and out and about. So you are welcome to leave those in the comments. If you like this video, packing videos like this, please like this video and consider subscribing to see more. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.